Welcome back to WCDC Art. The supplies you'll need are an 8x10 canvas board, acrylic paint in a variety of colors, paintbrushes, and a paint palette. Our first step is going to be to mix our background color. So I have blue, green, and white down on my paint palette. I'm going to mix those three colors together. I'm going to try to get mostly white because I want this to be a light color, and I'm going to make a teal/aqua. And you want to try to mix enough so you know you'll have the right amount where you won't have to come back and mix again. So I'm almost at the color I want. I'm just going to add a little bit more blue. And then when you're happy with the color, you can just start painting your background. So we're going to coat the entire background. If you don't have a protective surface underneath your canvas, just be careful and mindful not to get so much paint on your table. So we want a nice even coat. We want to cover the entire surface, and we're going to let it dry, and then we'll come back and do a second coat if needed. To paint the actual rainbow, we're going to choose a different color. I have a darker teal, which is just blue and green mixed together. And I'm going to take a medium-sized brush, and I'm going to follow through in this brush stroke. It's going to be an upside down U. This will be the shape of our rainbow. So I'm just going to slowly take my paintbrush up and then start to curve it. Even if the paint runs out, keep going. It'll give you an idea and a placement of where to add paint later. So when you have that first layer down, you can take more paint and touch up any areas that maybe the paint ran out or you just want to add more paint to. So I have pretty much my whole rainbow shape that I'm going to be touching up with this darker teal color. So while that first darker color dries, I'm going to take a smaller size brush and white paint, and I'm going to repeat that same process. So I'm going to go in of that big shape a little bit with my white, and then do that same upward stroke, and then slightly curve it, and then back down. And then I'm going to continue with filling in the white until I am happy with how it turns out. And then using that same size brush that I just used with the white, I'm going to take a dark pink, and I'm going to do that same process right next to the white on the inside. And next, add a little bit of detail to our rainbow. I'm going to take a small brush and some golden yellow paint, and I'm just going to put some lines in between my dark teal and my white paint. And then to keep the detail going, I'm going to take the bottom of my paintbrush and dip it into the dark pink paint, and I'm just going to add some dots all the way around the outside of the darker green color. And last but not least, our final step is to add a cute little heart or two to the center of our rainbow. So I'm going to use the darker teal color, and I'm just going to paint 2 hearts in the center. Thanks for watching WCDC Art.